I feel like the only way to cut out hate is for you to spread positivity. Like with me, every time when I post a video on X, I get dope reviews on it. Yes, I've got backlash before, but then also you arguing with those guys is you're arguing with people who have a lot of time on their hands as well. You need to bear that thing in mind.
Oh, what's your icebreaker?
Oh, I mean, you guys said he's a nerd, right? So it's getting harder than it was before.
Sure.
Nerd.
That's what you. Yes, the kid says that.
Cheers.
I said he's a tech geek. I didn't say he's a nerd.
That
Just
is
exposing
you
my
did
ass.
not say-
Not a nerd, bro.
But I think for me, right, something that I've always wanted to know is that how do you then, come to closing a deal, especially being a brand ambassador of a certain brand? I've always been interested in the background process. Obviously, I might know how they choose you, mainly because, you are a superstar, you're a public figure. But what goes into that deal, and how much are they even, putting on the table for someone to take such a deal? I want
I'm not gonna mention figures, no. I can't. But it's a lot.
Oh, it's a lot. It's good
a lot.
money.
It's good money.
So if we are to maybe estimate, don't mention the exact figure that you signed up for. Just estimate.
So let me give you a round off. It's a partnership for a year. You do the math.
I did it.
Ooh, and carry the
right.
two.
I'm in the process of doing my math, right?
Yeah.
I want to know, are we in the triple digit, your 100,000s, or a meter?
What do you think?
Pella, I wanna know if I'm making friends with kyotic now.
Let's say
I wanna know. But then, yeah, man, break down the process for me. Do you guys have an idea? I don't want to hear from our guest. Obviously, he's gonna give us facts, right?
I think for me, a good figure would be from anything from 600,000. I mean, it's for the whole year, so obviously it has to pass that amount. But just saying, like
Close.
an okay amount.
Close.
Do you have friends? Then do you need more friends?
Add me on your contacts, kyotic, because wow, close.
Add me on your contacts.
Add me, Chief. Call me anytime. When you need anything, give me a call, because wow.
It has to be beneficial for both the
Very
brand
true.
and the brandy. I don't have brandy.
Yeah. Southern Comfort though, is that a brandy? Is that a cognac? What is it?
it's a whiskey.
Oh, it's a whiskey. Dope stuff. South African international?
International.
Oh, international.
Ooh.
International whiskey, so it's trying to come back into the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing like mostly barista things. Now they're trying to dabble into the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And of course, they chose a booty to do it.
Booty.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they choose a code, man. They choose a code because can I tell you guys that when I was preparing for this interview, I'm going through the profile and I'm like, this nigga's my age, but this nigga has achieved 10 times more than me.
I mean, do you wanna say something about that?
Timing.
Also,
eh?
how long I've been doing this since 2004. So everything goes with time.
20 years. It's been 20 years.
Well,
Denisha should open this social that we can get into the nitty-gritties
I'm
because
just thinking 2004.
I'm
where
fucking
was
interested.
I in 2004? I'm pretty sure I was still swimming in my mom's women.
No ways. You cannot be that young.
It's a boy.
If I could be.
No ways.
I never.
Don't you guys think
never-
that I look like a fossil? Thank you.
I refuse.
You're that young. No ways.
There's no way in hell.
Okay, fine. I was in grade R. Fine.
Nah, you were in grade 6.
No, grade 6 I did in Kingy. FIFA World Cup 2010.
Yeah.
That's when I did my grade 6.
Oh.
Damn.
2010.
Yeah.
Good.
Nah,
So you were 12.
Are you fucking young?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I've been saying to you guys that there's you guys and then there's me.
Hey, I was in
we
grade
can't talk
7.
about,
no, you can.
marriage, sex with you because you are that young.
Am I not the
Oh,
opener of
please.
that?
Age of consent,
Oh,
please.
please.
Age of
Denisha.
consent, please.
Oh,
And
please.
besides, I'm like so much of a virgin. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, Yeah. Okay,
All
right.
right. So since we have chaotic in the house, let the house be chaotic.
One time.
Because now I want to test you guys' brains, but I'm not gonna go too hard.
Yeah.
So the easy one is, which country worldwide has the big five?
Big five.
Yeah.
South
South
Africa.
Southern.
It has to be us.
Yes, because the World Cup, we were grown. So they were talking about the big five. We were
That
there.
is an easy one. What
Yeah.
do people have out there? I know America have alligators.
Have what?
All you ever hear is alligators.
Alligator.
And a lot of bears.
Yeah, bears.
And a lot of bears.
Bear stallion. Okay, what is the national flower of South Africa?
Protea.
Protea.
Yeah, it's a protea. You going easy on us.
Bro, 30 seconds. I told you.
Like, you're going easy on us.
This is when I bring in my phone. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So the other one I want to know from you guys is, what country in the world has hosted the soccer, cricket, and rugby World Cup?
South Africa.
you sure?
I hope so. We have we not?
We haven't
Wait,
hosted
Olympics.
Cricket,
Yeah.
soccer, rugby.
South Africa.
I know we've hosted soccer.
India.
We've hosted. Have we hosted rugby?
Yes.
World Cup.
We have hosted a rugby, but I'm not sure with the cricket one.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the
Who
cricket one
watches
as
cricket?
Isn't it?
well. And we don't even
Curry
have
World Cup?
Mohammed in the room
question.
to confirm.
Hmm?
At least if we had Mohammed in the room.
All right, so now I'm
Good
going to
confirm.
look in the answers. What's your answer?
Damn.
Now this is a tough one.
And you do have to think. I'm sorry. You
England.
do.
Okay, give me a
So
clue.
yours is England,
And
I'll
South
say
Africa.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
World Cup.
Yeah,
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand. New
Soccer.
Zealand, they're also big in
In rugby
cricket.
and cricket.
Yeah.
Have they hosted soccer World Cup? I'm going to go
Actually,
with
no.
I get you home when coming to soccer.
South African England.
You said England, though. I just wanted to be sure.
Are you sure it's England?
I want to say South Africa. I'm going to say
Can I say France?
France. Oui.
I thought I was going with you, bro. You said New Zealand, and I'm
I need
here.
you guys to like
actually-
lock in.
Okay, I'm going to represent the country and say South Africa, but if it's wrong, I'm saying England.
I'm gonna look
I
at
want
if
it.
it's
you-
wrong,
I
I'm
want- I want
saying-
you to be certain because these. That's why I'm locking in answers right now. You said New Zealand or France?
I'll say France.
France. What are you going with?
England.
What are you going with?
New Zealand,
What nationality are you?
South Africa.
South African.
So why aren't you guys going for South Africa?
I did.
did.
You made me unsure.
No, I get it. The part of the game is for me to make you doubt yourselves.
And I did.
Wow. Oh,
I did.
wow.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm manipulative, but
You are.
You are, Jim.
Clearly.
Hey.
well, I mean, because of this episode, I can't say. Oh my god. I can't say that. Yes, we passed that. But yeah, it is South Africa. And then the next one is, what color can you eat?
Orange.
Good.
Yeah. I'm her ski. I'm her.
It's sure.
Yeah.
It's sure.
So, guys, I can't even see my handwriting. Okay, cool. I was supposed to be a doctor. Okay.
What happened?
Math.
We'll get there. It's fine. Go into your handwriting. What do you have for us?
right.
Nothing.
So, what gets wetter and wetter before it dries?
Wetter and wetter before it dries.
Damn. Get in mind. Damn.
Damn.
Like, I just want you to think of something that just keeps on getting wet. No matter what you
Watermelon.
do, it gets wet.
At what point does
Before
it
it
get
gets
dry?
dry. Isn't it the ground when it rains?
I was about to say that. That's what I have in mind, but
Sponge.
No, keep going. I'll tell you when you're right.
Oh, damn you.
I'll go for the soil. Yeah.
Wetter
ground.
Oh,
till
like the singers.
No. The ground. The ground.
wetter and wetter
Then
until
before
it gets dry.
dry.
Is it a food?
I don't know. I mean,
You gotta give us clues though.
Give us clue though.
it's something.
Amazing. Wow.
Wow, what a dope ass clue.
Yo.
I know the answer from that.
Yeah,
actually.
shit.
Just think of it. It keeps on getting wet.
Rain.
No.
But rain, why is rain wet?
I mean,
Or is rain
Does
warm?
it get wet and seasonals or throughout?
Okay, fine. The hint is everybody uses it.
Vaslap.
Vaslap.
Towel.
Sure.
I
You
to
had
go
us
is
there.
to see.
Nah, you had us there. Is it even a vaslap, guys? What is a vaslap?
Face cloth.
Face cloth. Yeah, let's use
what
that.
if-
Why
That's
is it?
because of the
Why
body.
isn't it a body cloth?
Yeah. I can
Because
also
you use
too.
it for your face.
We have the
So
face
Marauli
supposed
cloth.
to be
what
face
again?
I can get you two. There's the face cloth
Yeah.
square, and then there's the rectangular one, which is
For-
the body.
Body one.
Body what? Is it body cloth?
Well, we can only hope it is called that.
How many Vaslaps do you own?
2.
2.
Yeah. One for my face, one for my body.
Yeah, same.
How many?
Same.
You?
I had 2. Gajola, Gabali 1. So, so my face.
Guys, I own 1. I can't own 2. So
in
what's
your life,
the, what's
you've
the
never-
process then?
If it has a bunu yes fatlehong gabi.
Like, and
Never.
sometimes o thole hore o thoma ka mmele before a tloga
As
sefatlhegong.
face. Ay.
But when you're in a shower, automatically you're going to start from your face and go all the way down.
I don't think the problem is starting. Is
Yeah.
in the morning you ended there. In the evening you're taking that waslap that passed there and you bring it here.
But you still wash it though.
No, you wash it, but remember, you wash it, but then it does not guarantee that 100% of the germs are not there. So
It's Big Jazz's face for me. Open the door, please.
But failing.
Not everyone though. That's fun.
Hey, Asaz.
That's fun.
We don't know.
Let's just change that from bashimani to gift.
I leave my
No,
boy.
no, it's fine. I'll own it. I'll own it. I know. Let me tell you something.
Oh, no.
One thing that I can tell
There
you is
is
that
not-
I know that I have a lot of people out there that own one Vaslap like me, and it's fine.
Mara, I think also one vaslap 3 months is enough. As soon as it starts being silky.
Yeah.
And-
yeah, obviously it changes. But one thing that I'm trying to say is that I don't own 2, as in like, use 2 all the time. I own 1, but obviously change it all the time.
Osho,
100.
as yako grade 12.
Yo,
Too early. Too early on this show.
Okay.
Too early.
Intronyana, who are you?
Like, too early for you to be coming for me.
Arienge. So now I want you guys. Oh, Karaba, I need your phone. Yes, please. Yeah, my Android just went off.
And then let's get into the interviews. If you're Android.
But that one was good.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember it top of my head. Thank you.
Now, if you can remember, we have a superstar here that has a lot to say.
I'll
To get
remember.
into that because
So, what is something we all buy to eat, but we actually never eat it? Should I read it
that's
again?
a tough one.
Okay. Something we all buy to eat, but we actually never do. Eat it, that is.
How do you then buy it if you don't eat it, or you end up not eating it?
I mean,
All of us.
decor,
We all buy it.
You can think of, yeah, all of us. We all, like everybody. There's no exception. If you never bought it, then go ahead and buy it because you have to use it.
To eat a fridge.
So the main
But you
purpose
buy to eat.
has to be eaten, but we
Buy
never
to
eat it.
Ish. It's a long day.
So we
ish.
buy to eat, but we never eat it.
There's no way.
Like,
Ho reka
tshwara
fish
tjhelete
nnete.
ke e, tsa mo reka ntho ya ho ja, mara o ka se e je.
So mo reka ntho ho ja mara o ka se e je.
Yes.
Hayi angifuni.
That's
Ayikho
crazy.
ithi
That's
leyo.
crazy.
So none of you guys have it.
I surrender.
Same.
I also surrender because wow.
It's good that you guys are surrendering now.
I mean, fridge.
What's
Yo,
this?
fridge. Oh.
this?
Oh, it's like that.
So you guys, let me just take your wild guess. I'm just gonna lock in your answers.
Now we've surrendered.
No, don't surrender. I mean, surrendering is easy.
I can't think of anything that you are supposed to eat, but you don't eat it.
The answer's very
Yet we
simple.
buy
You
it.
buy.
Like
but you
super
supposed-
Chippies.
simple.
You
Why
eat
you
to
eat
buy, but you chew it. You don't swallow
You
it.
buy to eat, but you never eat it. Let's go. Lock in.
Money.
Okay, money.
Surrender.
Buy to eat.
I surrender
You
now, guys.
buy.
Yeah, motho a rekileng surrender a se ije.
That's the thing. Everything that I buy that I wanna eat, I'll eat it. Right? So I'll surrender, Shem.
So everything. I want you to keep the statement. Everything you buy that you want to eat, you actually eat it, right?
Yeah,
your
provided that I
answer?
wanna eat it, obviously.
Pot.
So you want to change from money to a pot?
Now I'm sticking to money.
Money. Okay.
Zama no chess money.
Uyaphi nami inkosi angazi uyaphi.
Zama no chess.
Like I get honey child there, Giovanni.
And a strong.
Too much.
Right, Tavaza.
Yes, sis.
Mara le nyako mpotsa le hore ko heno he ba le tsholla ko fatshe.
You
plate.
buy to eat. Fuck you, man.
I got my redemption.
Fine.
go.
But a plate.
Yes, a plate.
You buy.
Maybe we're not already plate
I
because
repeat your question.
something you buy to eat but never actually eat.
But we don't eat plates.
Eat
Mara
from
o
a
reka plate hore
You
o jele
eat from
ko
a
yona.
plate.
Yes, something that you buy to eat.
eat.
I buy a plate.
Of. Yeah, sure. That's
Fucking
intense.
crazy. You are fucking
Yeah, sure.
crazy.
I showed
Exactly, because I'm like, okay, what's this? All right, okay.
I guess
okay.
that was part of the riddle me this, riddle me that. Dot Trends is on a 10, and now we are hanging out with the house that is going to be very chaotic, but the chaotic DJ.
Beep, beep,
In
beep,
the
beep.
house.
in the building. Big shout out one time.
Yeah.
Before we get this show on the road, everybody, you know how we do it. Welcome to it. It is another exciting episode of Dot Trends podcast with myself, your guy, one and only boy, Denisha, the Levitator. Today, I have guests surrounding me all over, so you are welcome. I'm gonna be giving you everything that you want to know from start till finish. Hi, guests.
How? Are we the guests as well?
You didn't get it?
Mamela.
Wow.
Your phone has Siri. You call my name. Like, get the facts straight.
Hey, okay.
You're using Android. You don't have the home button, so we're not about to do that.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
oh, wow.
let's go for it.
Alrighty, Real Makivanos in the building. Abuti on my 2K. It is going to be a jam-packed show for you. A very dope one, to be precise, because we have someone who's doing absolutely amazing. Again, we are going international. Big shout out one time.
International.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Big Jess. Small U, Big Jess. Forever and ever. Let's go.
It's true.
Yes, so
it's
what's up,
true.
everybody? It's your boy Kyotic, and the city is chaotic, so let's turn up.
Yeah.
Kiss no booty.
Brother, you are a very interesting character. I've been following your work, right, for the longest time. But before we even get to your work, I want to get to know you better as an individual. So if someone was to say, who is Chaotic and the DJ, how do you explain that to them?
A very problematic person.
What are the problems?
I'm like a very happy person. I'm a bubbly person. I don't limit myself.
Yeah.
Whoever's in the room, I'm just me always.
Ah, beautiful. Where did you grow up?
In Joburg, but then home is KZN.
Oh, home is KZN.
Yeah.
So where did you spend most of your life?
So I spent most of my time in KZN from I think until grade 3. Then I moved to Joburg grade 4.
Oh, yeah. But then, how was it like growing up as a young boy before becoming an international superstar that you are? So take us through the process of growing up. What were your highs and lows before you even knew or discovered perhaps maybe that you want to be the superstar that you are today?
So basically, I would say growing up with my grandmother was the best thing ever. So I had to move to Joburg because she passed on. So like my parents like, you need to come this side because no one's going to take care of you like back home.
Yeah.
So I feel like the most of my highs was with my dad. Like
Okay.
musically wise, my music taste comes down from him. Like when we do road trips going home, like this music selection made my mind become more mature, like musically.
Your lows in life as a young boy? Your lows in life as a young boy?
Losing my grandma.
Oh, losing your grandma. Shit.
Me and her
R.I.P.
were
Granny.
Very, very close. Like very, very close.
It makes sense. I know you can tell. People that were raised by grannies, you can tell.
How can you
How can you tell?
How can you tell?
Our grandparents always tell us about nothing else but focus in life.
And life principles, basically.
Yeah. They always, tell us about focus in life. And also, I guess it is because, they've lived the life. They know the life. And if ever a grown person or an elderly person is to tell you that this is how things are supposed to be done, then take notes.
Yeah.
Take
Absolutely,
notes.
absolutely. I do agree with you on that. So I just want to know, were you one of those kids growing up? Because now you're a DJ.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people would say, for me to be a DJ, I actually needed like 2 pots here and there, and then I just pretended like I'm DJing. And how did it come about for you?
So when I moved to Joburg, one of my close friends, Sizwe, my homeboy, his brother had equipment at home.
Okay.
So with me, it started off with the laptop. So there's an app we used to use back in the day. It's called auto mix before virtual DJ. So we started off messing around, and then that's how I fell in love with it from there. And his brother had equipment, started practicing. I'm self-taught, by the way.
Okay. Ooh, shout out.
Big shout out.
Yes, Himalayas, I'm him.
And then, how was your school life? Like, did you, as soon as you saw a CDJ, did you say fuck school, or were you like, I need to continue? What happened? Walk us through your schooling life.
So in high school, I used to play pro soccer. I used to play for Pieter's West. Then I was supposed to play for Ajax Cape Town. And then in tertiary, I used to pay for my own fees, and I was a DJ. So I was doing both computer science and being a DJ. Luckily for me, I graduated.
Luckily.
Let's get into your computer science degree. Why did you specifically go into the tech world? I mean, you could have just went into entertainment. You know?
So growing up, I used to have a thing of, I used to open up everything at home. Like the speakers, if there's anything wrong, I used to be that kid who opens up everything. So I was too fascinated within the tech world. Like very fascinated.
Would you say that you're into the software part of it or the hardware part of it?
Both.
Both. Nice.
Both.
Nice.
Both.
Okay, right. You were also involved in sports, right?
Yeah.
As much as others DJing as well. So in sports, did you perhaps maybe see a career?
Yes.
What sports?
Soccer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So did you see a career?
Yes, I did. I used to play for the first team in varsity my whole entire time in varsity. So I did see a career. Because in matric, I was supposed to move to Cape Town. My dad was like, no, you're finishing school here in Joburg. Because IS Cape Town wanted me to move actually. They wanted to sign me. That's I was like, nah, it's cool.
So why not continue with soccer?
I just use it for fitness now.
Ah, dope.
Don't go to the gym. Start playing soccer. I know.
Stop playing soccer.
But if you had to choose between the two, music,
All day, every day.
Before we move from that, what position did you play in soccer?
Middle field. Wing and 6.
Wing and 6. You know, people play soccer. When udlala in, udlala 10, udlala 6. Like, what is that?
he has always said he knows soccer. And I love the fact that let's talk about him in detail.
Don't you want your phone?
No.
I was about to say something we have in common because I also played 6, middle fielder.
Yeah.
And I was also a team captain at some point.
You are the
in
one
time.
who's going to tell us.
Dope.
Tell us, what does the middle fielder do in a field?
There you go. You just described it. Middle fielder.
No. Break it down to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
I'm breaking it down to you.
Let me
Middle
break it down to
fielder.
you. So a middle fielder is the person that controls the whole game, basically. If you're a middle fielder, you need to be aware. You're the one that pushes the team back and forth.
Yeah.
You need to control each and every pass to each and every player.
Tell him that he failed to explain.
But did you play soccer or did you just kick a ball?
Oh, no. I played soccer.
No.
I played soccer for a good 4
He didn't
years.
play soccer. He just liked watching boys playing soccer.
Where were you, Gift?
Because first of all, I played soccer when I was still in primary school. So I had like a perfect balance. Like I should break it, I would be playing soccer with boys.
Same.
And then lunch, I would like play whatever I want to play. You know? And then after school, I go home, change, get into my soccer gear, and then go to the field and play football, kukasi. And then we'd have like tournaments and all of those.
I'm still
believe
not
you, though.
convinced.
I
anyway.
believe him.
I'm not
gay.
convinced. He was just looking at boys.
I wasn't looking at
Pretty
what,
chaotic.
I wasn't even gay at that. I didn't know what gay was. I don't know what she's talking about.
So let's talk about music in general, right? You go to varsity, you graduate, then you start your music career.
Yeah.
Where was your first gig? And you did say also that your dad played a whole lot of influence. And I want to believe that back in the days there were vinyls and all that prior to CDJs. So is it where you started first?
Yes.
With vinyls?
Yes.
What's the difference between playing with a vinyl versus CDJ?
CDJ is way more compact than a vinyl. CDJ is just USB. Vinyl, patally epic and cool.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
CDs used to have scratches though. Do vinyls get scratches as well?
Not really. In King by a lead. You know there's that needle.
Yeah, that.
If there's a lot of bass, it bounces. Because back in the days, basically, it's part of my 5 cent, when as a DJ. If we get to a club, there's a lot of bass. Balancing a little for my 5 cent pays with me about 4.
How old old are you?
I was about to ask how long ago was dead?
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Like-
It makes
Like
sense.
what? I'm a 5 cent. I'm a Zuga. Begi Zuga. Pes
Bro.
I'm still lost.
Then, okay, fine. Yes. Vinyls and then obviously CDJs.
CDJs.
But what I want to know is generally with the music, right? Where did you start and how did you realize that, nope, music is for me?
When I got
And
my
what
first,
what inspired that thing in you to say, okay, fine. Out of everything that I've done in life,
Music.
soccer, music is the thing for me.
So, quick question. Growing up, did any of you listen to 5FM at 6
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Who used
listened
to
to
play?
five.
It's 6. What day?
on Fridays?
But also when you say back in the days,
Kent.
when
DJ Kent.
in the
Okay,
2000s and okay.
Back in the days.
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
2000s.
The days. Back in the days could be like 2020.
5FM,
Guys, do you know
because Kent, do you know DJ Kent?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
used
yeah.
to play
A
at
legend.
Mix at 6.
Yes. Yes.
On 5.
DJ Kent.
So I feel like he's the one that also is a low-key mentor or influence my style of DJing.
Okay, okay.
Everyone knew within the complex, even my parents knew, Mo 6 is Katsam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what Mo 6 is Katsam. Because they know.
Is that where you learned your technical skills? Like, how did you get into being more technical?
Self-taught.
What made you decide to say, okay, I want to teach myself how to do
Mina
this?
mangibona into I understand from experiment yenza le nto le whether kune crowd and a crowd experiment and
Sure.
Okay, I mean it's very interesting. Okay, go first.
So since you say you're very experimental,
Yeah.
besides DJing, what is it that you also do or you enjoy doing?
just using like creating softwares at home.
What kind of softwares?
So there's now I'm gonna have to spill the beans. There's a software that I'm currently creating whereby it's gonna help the law enforcement basically. Like with these stolen cars and everything.
Yeah, but
Easy to
Sure.
track.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's only
So
the
when you buy a
scheme.
car, so when you buy a car, they load it into the software with all the dealerships and the insurance. That way, it's easy for insurances to see if you do fraud, mileage fraud, any insurance fraud.
So you guys, you just basically want to kill everything for
That's
everybody.
another conversation, especially
Because now
Hey,
people
it's
cannot
well,
tell
mileage
Me, I'm
fraud.
tired of crime in SA. I'm just tired of crime.
yeah.
Hey, but nah. What? That's crazy.
It's very interesting, especially the mileage thing, because
Yeah.
a lot of
Mileage frauds.
garages actually tamper with the mileage,
The
all
mileage.
the time.
Ne?
Wait, garages?
order-
Wait, what kind of garages?
Every garage.
Car dealerships.
Car
A
Oh,
lot.
dealerships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially second-hand cars.
Yeah.
They tamper with it a lot.
So with my app, it's gonna show you if there's been a different owner, how many owners have owned the car,
Yeah.
and it shows you the actual mileage of the
The
car.
history. Good.
Damn.
sure,
So,
sure.
what does a regular day in the life of Chaotic look like? Because for us, all we see is that, hey, Mutua DJ.
Busy.
Hey,
He's a busy man.
Like, maybe let's say you don't have gigs on a Tuesday. What do you do then?
So my other hustle is I love cars, like
Yeah.
I'm car fanatic, hectically.
Yeah.
So if I'm not busy with my cars, it's either I'm in the studio, or I'm doing my cars, or I'm just out with friends.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So you don't do like what do men do?
What do men do?
Or of course indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer.
Because I was about to say, you said you're a car fanatic, you are chaotic, so you love everything that ends with the tick at the end.
Ooh.
And you're wearing Nike tick tick tick.
Tick.
What's
Let's
that?
Sure. I'm still on the music tip, right? So one thing that I want to know is that you are a very multi-skilled DJ. As far as I've listened to your sets, bro, you can go as far as playing 4, 5 songs, if it's even possible, to put together so many songs together, but you are that guy. So what's the secret behind being able to match the sound together with the vocals at the same time? Because I must say, your sets are always chaotic. One of my biggest sets that I love was with Boiler Room.
Yeah.
I still watch it up until today.
Eish.
And you mix so many songs at the same time. Take me through that process of putting together your music. Or rather, maybe you can start with, preparing for a set. Take me through a day in the life of Kyotic preparing for a set.
So first things first, I never prepare for my sets.
Woo!
I usually get to shows maybe like an hour, 2 hours before.
Yeah.
And then I read the room. That's what I always do to all my sets. You'll never get me at home saying, oh, today I'm going to play this song and this song and this song. I really can't.
There you go. Can you please?
So, do you think then, because a lot of people look up to you, and not just kids,
Yeah.
right? I think when it comes to DJing, you're kind of the,
Yeah,
I gotta be him
At the top of
you know.
the...
So, with the young kids, should they then also not prepare for a set, or are you comfortable in saying that? Because I mean, you said you started in 2004,
Yeah.
so it's been 20 years basically. So, can we then say that your experience has given you that leverage to say, "Ugh, I've done this for 20 years. Okay, these are old people. Okay, sharp. But then for a young person, should they commit and invest in that?
They have to. You need to prepare for your set, especially in this new day and age, because I feel like if you don't prepare for your set, also is a mistake about and then it's also now it's done.
Yeah.
So rather prepare for your set. The only disadvantage with preparing sets is, let's say for example, Gift is playing before me. He plays all the songs that I prepared. Then what's going to happen with my set? I'm basically going to play the same songs as you.
Yeah.
That's also a disadvantage of like creating playlists.
Speaking of same songs, why? Hey, and I'm not saying I don't know anything.
You are.
No, say
You
it.
are.
Say it. Say it.
DJs kind of play the same songs. South African DJs
Yeah.
Yeah.
play the same songs.
Especially in the Amapiano
Yeah,
era.
you know, and sometimes people listen to how you play and then they end up playing like you and the type of songs you play. But what is this culture behind every DJ kind of playing the same songs all the time? Like if you go to Magube and Jalo, they're gonna play Amapiano. And you're gonna
Is big.
Eh,
This is
yo,
big. This
I'm
is
never
big.
going there again. Ever.
So to answer you, I feel like when it comes to the music scene, the dynamics have changed so much whereby you need to play the well-known songs. And people forget, DJs nowadays, they forget that as a DJ, your job is to introduce new music.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Now I
your-
know it.
What's the purpose of a DJ? You need to introduce new music.
New music. Yeah.
But can you do that as any DJ? Like,
You
for
can.
instance,
It's possible.
you a prime time DJ.
Yeah.
Are you able to play any new song, Jim? Like Lalingo Mega Gift.
Yes.
Then Zakal.
Yes. So
But-
there's always a way to introduce new music. For example, if I'm gonna play Chinchillas by Uches, for example, Who Pictures?
It's sure.
Who
Big
Pictures?
jazz.
Okay,
Forever and
correct. Who
ever.
Pictures?
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna play Chinchillas, a lot of people don't know Chinchillas like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna mix it none. I'm giving you a scenario in Ngoma man check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play vocals from Chinchillas and then the BT and man check.
Oh, that's how you introduce like new
Yes.
songs.
New music.
Because I was about to ask, in presenting, we have, I know this thing. Wherever you go to auditions, they'll be like, don't present like Bonang because everybody wants to be like Bonang,
Yeah.
right? You need to find something that works
Not
for
some
you.
of us.
Hey,
We've discovered ourselves. We know ourselves.
I'm just saying, this is like the disclaimer that they give you there.
So,
for auditions
like,
to be
get your
like,
facts straight.
do not present like this person. Be you because we want
Nah,
to
I
see
get-
you.
I get that.
You know, I believe the same concept also applies in DJing because you
Yeah.
need to have like your style of DJing, but then also at what point does a person get to a point where they're like, okay, this is how I know my technique is when it comes to DJing. Maybe with a scenario that I can give is I'm gonna mix one Amapiano song with one pop song. Does it take that person to like think of that type of thing to be like, if I can incorporate Amapiano with pop or hip hop, then that can be my signature style when it comes to DJing? How important is that?
It's very crucial. But then with this new entertainment industry, you cannot do it if you've never done it before. Because there's a lot of critics out there, like a lot, crazy critics. Like you see, especially with how I play, I'm able to switch from one genre to a different genre. A lot of people have had a problem with that up until they adapted to what I'm doing. Bear in mind, he likes hip hop, you love pop, she likes R&B. I can accommodate all of you all within one set. That it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're gonna be like, shit, Kyotic actually played this song. He played it with this song. I'm always gonna be in the top of your mind. Unlike me just playing one genre straightforward the same way as everyone.
Yeah.
What's gonna make me the difference from the next
from
DJ.
from other DJs as well.
Nothing is going to separate us apart.
Yeah.
But I'm still more into preparing, right? Your sets are so perfect. So I want to know at what point then, besides, preparing at least a day before the set or a few hours before the set, what does it take you then to put together your sets? At what point in your life do you create time to prepare? At what point in your life do you listen to all these songs and be like, okay, fine, this is going to be a perfect combo?
When I get to the club. So basically, if there's a new song, I just do maybe the edits, the full intro, put it in my USB the way it is. When I get an idea, I'll try execute it there.
How many sticks do you usually travel with?
2.
Hi,
Like the
hi,
number-
hi, 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 hi,
Do
hi,
you know
hi,
like
hi.
the songs that you're gonna play, or say for instance, maybe I'm being blunt with this, but if I was to be a DJ and then I remember Lohore, oh actually I want to play Mcimbini, but it's not in the USB. How can I go about to make sure that?
No, you need to have it in your USB.
Damn it.
You need to.
But that's when it goes back to preparation then.
Yeah.
To
Unless
say-
if you're a laptop DJ, then it's easy for you.
You can just download.
Download.
it.
But then
USB
it goes back to preparation. Okay, right. Kyotic wakes up today. Gift has booked him.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell me that you wake up, do your thing, up until you come to my gig?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like legit.
God damn.
Chief. Chief.
Like legit.
Hey.
Tricky question, right?
Yeah.
So let's do away with USBs. You're in tech.
Yeah.
And how can the cloud be incorporated to CDJs? Are we looking at that in the future? Because I'm looking at the USB. USB is a hardware, right? And it can happen that I can forget it at home or anywhere that I am. And now I'm like,
Even from your previous
Damn.
gig, you.
It has happened before actually.
Yeah.
Whereby I forgot my USBs and I'm in a different.
I know a lot
province.
of DJs forget their gigs. I mean, their memory sticks on the CDJs after playing.
And you have an event and you paid. You need to do something about it. How can you then improvise in that case?
Usually you need to know people around, like DJs close by.
Yeah.
It has happened whereby I was in Kimberley.
Yeah.
I forgot my USBs here in Joburg.
Woo!
I had to call one of my bros. I asked him to come from. Where was he coming from? From Bloom. It's an hour away from Kimberley. I asked the promoter to change the time to an hour late. And I rocked the party with his USBs. Like, I've never thought I had such songs. Never. Ever.
God damn. So you get popular, right, with everything that you are doing. So how do you personally deal with fame? And I want you to answer going to the fact that you are exposed to a whole lot of people. How do you then, get to tell if she wants you and she's genuine? She wants you and she's genuine, because there are a whole lot of people, that obviously would throw themselves to you because you're not only a DJ, right?
Yeah.
Fashion-wise, on par. And your brand is just, dope to watch. So how do you then, juggle the whole entire fame thingy? And how do you know if someone is genuine when they have to throw themselves to you?
What are you talking about? Hoes? What are you talking about?
This Jose.
Let's not call them hoes.
Oh, like throw themselves. Okay, or
Exactly.
like, oh, okay. I
No,
get
I
you.
mean, you do know that when you're popular, I mean, it's a norm that a lot of people want a piece of you, right?
Fair.
And a lot of people are fans. A lot of people, see you and be like,
God damn.
God damn. God damn. Yeah, so how do you deal with fame in general, and how do you know? First is first, maybe I think what you need to answer is, are you dating? Before
Yes.
I ask my question.
Yes.
Oh, okay, right. And then how do you deal with people throwing themselves to you?
I
And
never
how do you
entertain
deal
them.
with fame in general?
First things first, I'm dating, yes. 2, I'm never fazed by fame. I'm doing this out of pure passion.
Yeah.
And then also with people that throw themselves at me, sure, great, sharp, move.
But how do you,
Also, my circle is very small.
your cycle is very small.
My circle is very small.
But
Small.
Kyotic is in Dubai for 2 weeks, Chief. How'd you pop? How do you deal with that?
Wait, say that slowly. What you say?
Kyotic is in Dubai for 2 weeks. How do you then deal with, nature? Nature would
Hi,
always,
Papa.
hi, Papa, at the end of the day.
It's all about discipline as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about discipline and how you raise at home. Respect goes along on both ends between you and your partner.
Yeah. Respect.
Beautiful,
Above
beautiful,
all.
beautiful.
Actually, earlier you spoke about critiques and all that. You know, sometimes we do things and we get a lot of backlash,
Yeah.
especially on social media, right? How do you then deal with that? Given that, mind you, everyone knows you're fucking dope,
Yeah.
right? But there's always going to be a naysayer.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? Does it get to you? How did it affect you initially? And how does it affect you now when people are like, nah, this ain't it?
So with naysayers, first things first, I don't take it into account. I know what I'm doing is eventually you'll adapt to it, especially the naysayers. It has happened before, especially with my set at Friends of Amstel. A lot of naysayers. Then they came back later on to retweet like, yo, actually, I'm sorry what I said about chaotic.
But then,
So-
like, sorry to cut you, ne?
Yeah.
But I think it comes from a point of not really understanding your style.
Yes.
Because I was listening yesterday and you seem to be more lyrical than genre based. Like every
Yes.
time you play something, it seems to be like a connection along. So is that something people are going to be able to adapt to?
They
Are
are.
you creating a new wave?
Yes.
You comfortable with the hate?
Yes. Very comfortable. For example, with the song Inkomo by The Soil.
Yeah.
I started playing that song 2 years ago. I'm the one that brought it back into the club. I'm basically a pioneer / influencer. To a lot of DJs. Basically.
Pioneer / influencer.
It's true.
That's
So
true.
that song, now everyone is jamming it in the clubs. People, they don't realize half of the things that I do.
Does that annoy you though?
No, it doesn't.
Like I think I'd
Because
be
the real
bored.
ones know. The real ones know.
I now would be
The real
annoyed.
ones know,
the
especially
real
people
ones
that are, into music. They would understand.
Because if I decide to go this route and I do 1 2 3 1 2 3 and I'm saying this is my style, this is my trend, I'm doing this, and then I get to a club, you play before me and you're playing exactly like me, that
Dit is waaraan.
can't I
Nah, the biggest life lesson is look at the impact that you have.
so it's not about
impact.
so they copying because you're doing something right.
Yes. Like, for example, I started the mashups of mixing old school music and new school. Like when I did the Art Mnige, the vocals with Mnige,
Yeah.
Tala ECU, that thing blew up and everyone started doing it. There was even videos of, there's another video that trended from Cape Town where Cape Town DJ tried to do it. The same thing.
The same thing.
It went bad.
Natasal.
It went bad.
So I just want to know, you did say that, the people that throw themselves at you just like shoka nsangi.
Yeah.
Would you say you're an approachable person or an unapproachable?
Very, very, very approachable.
So
Aye.
you don't have an RBF.
No, he is very approachable.
How do you know? How do you know when you're
matter-
approachable? I think I'm approachable.
Keep it easy.
But also sometimes you need I think sometimes you need to
Chess is
listen
very
to the
approachable.
conversation, right?
Cap.
I am approachable.
Cap.
I have
Well,
a gap.
Jess, do you believe you have an RBF?
What's a RBF?
Resting bitch face.
I'm a bitch that's resting, but my face is fine.
All right, so music, right? One thing that I've learned from your sets is that you play a whole lot of genres.
Open
But-
format is the term.
Pardon?
Ooh.
Open format is a term.
Open format.
Open.
Open
Open
format.
format.
What's
Yes.
open format? What's
So it's a DJ who plays any genre.
Who plays any
There's
genre?
no identity around you.
Individually, is there a specific genre that you fuck with?
Nah, I'm open format.
You are open,
Open
format.
format.
So you basically someone who's gonna play anything and everything.
Yeah.
But do you have specific music on a random day? It's a Monday, Kyotic is not working. What do you wanna or prefer to listen to then?
Something that I don't listen to into the club.
Would you be up for a challenge to like, say now, you like invited to an event and it's like 80s and above?
Yeah.
And then ba bangwe batla di jazz, ba bangwe batla di classic.
Kyotic will do anything.
Bring. They must come here. They must come here. Yeah.
Kyotic
they must
will
come
do
here.
anything. Will do anything for.
That's really beautiful because my next question would be, how are you hoping that your education is going to influence your career path right now? What change are you hoping to bring to everybody?
So with my education, I only use it for my dad's company, basically. That's where I use my education, and as well as how I don't know how to put it exactly. I would like to say, with my life lessons, I hope it's gonna. Let's say, for example, you're an upcoming DJ. I hope what I do, it gives you an impact.
I am, actually.
Eventually.
I am actually. I'm learning. I'm learning.
So you make music as well.
Yes.
A song titled Shona Pansi. How did that come about? Shona Pansi or Shona Pansi?
Shona
Pounds.
Pounds.
Do you produce? As in,
Shona
like, you know?
Yeah, I do.
Dope. Okay, right. Let's talk about it.
She knows my real life.
I did not know this man.
It's your first time seeing this man.
I've never seen you in my life, brother.
Even there's anything that I learned from this too, as learning someone's real life. Like ever since they got together, prior to the show, it's been, you know, my real life.
Type
You know my
shit.
real life.
Type
But
shit.
like, it's
And
like
I'm like,
the
okay,
reason
okay.
I'm asking
Yeah.
is Shona Pansi. Usually people want to add lyrics and you guys just said Shona Pants.
Simplicity. Because everyone is doing the same thing. The same thing.
Can we expect more music from you?
Yes. There's also another song of mine that's already doing traction, yet is not out. Wayung Pekil.
What?
Wayung Pekil.
Why ungpegile?
Yes.
Why you
Why you looking at
ungpegile?
me?
Why
Why looking
I
at
ungpegile?
mean, I can like correlate the two. Wong Pegile, Shona Pants.
You understand? You understand?
It makes sense. It makes sense. So, still in the music vibe, right? One thing that I'm interested in knowing from you is the fact that, okay, fine, you've done all this. What do you want for yourself in the industry? With everything that you've achieved so far? With everything
What
that
do I
you've-
want?
Yeah.
Exactly. What do you mean? What do I want?
What do you want for yourself? What do you want for your brand as an individual? I want to believe that you are at a point where you've achieved a whole lot of things. But also from our previous interview, I learned that superstars are continue to dream. So
Yeah.
with everything that you've achieved, what are some of other things that you still want to achieve as an individual?
Firstly, as an individual or an artist.
As an artist.
Individual
But
artist.
it all starts with you as an individual, then you take it to the brand,
So maybe-
which is what you know we know as a whole lot of people out there.
So with me, the thing that I wanna succeed currently is I wanna do more tours abroad because I feel like I've done everything in SA.
Issue.
So I wanna do more countries, especially up Africa, West Africa, all the way to Europe.
How's the money in DJing?
It's okay. It's dope.
Is how do you make more money? Because I did my research. Ne? It says here you have an annual event called the
Chaotic
Chaotic City. What inspired that? What's that about?
Yeah, let's talk about that. We're gonna talk about the money. I'm interested in the money. Yeah.
Does it make money also the Chaotic City?
It does, but then when it comes, sorry. So Kyotic City is my birthday. I turn it into a lifestyle. So it's a festival currently that I'm doing. I think I'm going. This is the third one this year. We're gonna be doing 25 October. The pre-save link is coming out soon. So I've turned my birthday into a lifestyle. With events, you're not gonna see the money now, but then in the long run, you are.
Oh, in the long run.
That's also another way of making money. If she asked.
So how are you, like with that Chaotic City thing, is it just going to be for your birthday? Or do you plan on expanding it? For instance, if I'm from Mtata, and I don't know about Chaotic City.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing it. We've started actually doing with tours. So far, we've done China. There's also another international one coming. So within SA, I'm gonna do all the provinces soon.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
China?
Yes, sir.
Fine China.
Walk us through that. Yeah, right now. International DJ for real.
Exactly.
So I hosted my festival in China in April. Was it April or May? Somewhere there.
This year.
Yeah, this year.
And how's the reception that side? I don't know. How is it being a celebrity, guys? When you when you get that side, is the energy still the same? Are you playing for Chinese people? Do you play Chinese music when you're that side? What?
I mean, we can start with what Chinese song do you know?
Yeah, like ping, jing, ding,
The next thing. So first thing, the reception that side is great. It's dope. Like they appreciate you for who you are and what you play. There's no naysayers that side. They understand that you are an entertainment person. You're doing your best. They let you do you. And it's the crowd is mix of a lot of people from all over the world.
All over the world,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, right. So before we even talk about money, right? I love how the question that you asked because I still want to tap into that. You've traveled to so many countries. At least doing my research, I've seen you in Dubai, I've seen you in China, and all that. So out of all the countries that you've traveled, which country would you say they appreciated your craft the most, and which country did you personally enjoy when you went there?
I would say China.
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 How many countries have you been to apart from Africa as a continent?
Zimbabwe, Namibia.
In Africa or outside of Africa?
Okay, right. Let's generalize it. It's fine.
Zimbabwe, Namibia, Dubai, South Korea, China. I think about 6.
Okay, right. Okay, right. Is there any specific country that you'd like to play at?
Yes, Spain.
Spain.
Why?
Why
Ibiza.
Spain?
I know the love part.
Ibiza. I took a pill in Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, right. So let's talk about the money, right?
Gift is always talking about money.
Of course. Money talks.
Money keeps the world going around. So as a DJ, right? If I'm to say, yo boy, I wanna book you. What are you saying? What are you putting to the table? How much are you charging me per gig?
I don't do that. I have an office for that.
Okay, right. But obviously you are aware of the figures because you are the brand, right? They're charging based on the brand.
No, the office charges regarding the geographic location of the venue, the traveling distance. The office does all that, not me.
Okay, right. Cool. Nice one. I'm based in Cape Town. I want to book you.
Probably like 20.
20.
Yeah.
Including flights and stuff.
No, 20 is just the DJ fee.
And then there has to
DJ
be
fee.
And then you do the accommodation and the
accommodations
transportation.
and refreshments as well.
Yes.
I want to change careers.
So
Career and alignment is
Yo.
needed.
so it was a very, 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 very
Wise woman.
Yes. We had to. It's coming back, everybody. It's coming back. Who said the internet is hungry for the meanest kind of funny and someone has to feed it? Right?
Yeah.
We live in South Africa.
Yes, sir.
But this one, I'm going to base it on the world in general. You know, I believe that the world needs love more than anything.
Yeah.
And in the world, or in the age where X is the main social media that's like,
It's not
Attractive.
the main. Please.
Nah, it's not the main.
It's not the main.
wait,
Okay.
wait,
X. Twitter.
wait,
Twitter.
you'll get where I'm going with this.
Fuck Twitter,
X.
actually, but continue.
Yeah, well, Twitter is no longer there, it's dead, RIP, but X is there now. X is where we got to know of the famous Black Twitter.
Yeah.
And that's where all the hate started.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the love because there's no love in Black Twitter.
Yeah.
All the hate
Absolutely.
started.
Absolutely.
And I've seen a lot of people, from celebrities to just your normal daily people, you know, get very influenced by the things that are being said on X, the backlash and everything. And I just want to know from you as an artist, to try and leverage that whole situation, what would you say would be the best thing that can be done going forward?
Spread positivity. I feel like the only way to cut out hate is for you to spread positivity. Like with me, every time when I post a video on X, I get dope reviews on it. Yes, I've got backlash before, but then also you arguing with those guys is you're arguing with people who have a lot of time on their hands as well. You need to bear that thing in mind.
And they're also tweeting with 20 megabytes. People that are on Twitter usually don't even have data. I mean,
That's why on Twitter I usually post and go out. I'll come back and check the comments like out.
But do you think hate kind of drives people to also do better? Like,
True, there's no such a thing as bad publicity in our industry because they have to talk about you. I mean, they can't talk about themselves. That's their reality, right? They have to talk about someone else.
So the thing about that is that it's easier said, right? But there are people who, I mean, we're having a general conversation
Yeah.
right now. If you say, I don't care about the internet, they can say whatever they want, and you say that, and you say, everybody can say that. Obviously, I think because of the space where I'm in right now, I'm influenced to also say that, you know what, actually, fuck this shit. Like, yeah, you say whatever you want to say, whatever with it. But the moment you get home, it's you, yourself, the walls around you, and your personality, your confidence, your self-esteem, every demon that you're fighting with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I think that's what really gets people to get to that point because it's easier to be around people. That's why I see a lot of people preferring to be with other people than to be with themselves because when they are with themselves.
And very interesting what you are saying, right? And it poses a question to you as well, brother, that how do you then deal with the negative aspect of, you know, everything that is happening in your life? I mean, there's always going to be people that are going to be negative. And you are human before being a superstar, right?
True.
So in your own space, in your own world, when you're seeing all these comments, what goes through your mind? And how do you then deal with the whole entire negative, you know, aspect of being famous?
Yeah. So with me, with any situation that I face in life, I'm very proactive about it. If you have a problem with me, I'm going to choose with you then. I don't let things build up. I can't. I'm not that person.
Look, it's easy to address situations with people that you know, right? You can tell Gift.
Even on
your
Twitter.
Gift,
Even
I
on
came
Twitter.
to your podcast.
If you have a problem with me, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that have called out on tweet. A lot. Like, yo, Kyotic, you make songs quick. Yo, bro, if you want to listen to the full song, listen it in your car. I'm at work. I know what I'm doing.
oof.
But doesn't it get to you? Because I want to believe that there's always a human element before a brand, before being a superstar.
Nah, it doesn't get to me. It actually pushes me. It gives me more drive.
Sorry, continue.
Do you go to therapy?
No.
I'm interested in
So you've never been to therapy?
No.
Ever?
Ever.
I mean, you are popular for all this time, right? And it's not always nice. It's nice, bad, nice, bad, nice, bad. People can say whatever that they want to say because they're tweeting with whether they're 20 megabytes. It's fine. But are you telling me that there
came
has
up with the whole
never been a
20
point
Never.
in your life where a
Never.
negative comment is getting to you
Ask
and
her,
you're like,
she even called me the other day. She's like, yo, do you see all the hate that's going on Twitter after I said that I'm still. The only thing I typed was different strokes for different beings. Done. Left it like that.
but you
It
need
never
to be,
gets to me.
You
Bro.
need to be
It
honest.
gives me
though.
more drive. I'm being honest with you.
But how do you do that? Would you say you have, because you did mention that you have a small circle,
Yeah.
right? That small circle, are they a support structure? Are those the people you can lean to when you are feeling a certain way?
Yeah. They are.
Does everyone need that?
Yes, you do. You sometimes
not
you do need a
convinced,
support structure. What you mean you're not convinced?
You are a human being before being a superstar.
Bro,
And I'm trying to crack into
ask
the
anyone who's known
human
me for
element
that.
of you.
Trust me, ask anyone who's known me for that long, they'll tell you.
Do you shut it out?
Nah.
Because at some point, like,
How do you deal with it?
It gives me drive actually. If you like, next time I like, okay, when you Ushoganje, let me show you. Then I play the set of my life. When I was like, shit, actually, I'm sorry.
But it might have gotten to you. Look, people can say shit, right? And I'm gonna say, okay, after going through it emotionally, I'll be like, nah, superstar. You understand? But it comes after going through the emotions of saying, shit, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it's happening. So
maybe-
at that point, at that period in your life, what happens and how do you basically deal with it? That's what I'm interested
I
in.
told you.
It's
Can
a
I-
thing of
Like,
if,
for real.
if
I
50,000
refuse.
people like me and one person doesn't, you'd go with the 50,000
Yes.
and worry about
Yeah.
the one.
I think
Peace.
my question would be when you hear such a negative comment, isn't the first question that comes to you, why is this person saying this?
It depends on the situation, actually.
Okay.
It depends. Some people are gonna have negative comments. General, which I'll give to county and he's the dopest person. Just in jail.
So envy.
People are always gonna hate.
True.
People are always gonna hate.
But for you to develop a thick skin, I want to believe that you might have went through a phase where, you know, these things were getting to you. I mean, with
Bro.
all the artists, right? Let me tell you something. In a lifespan of an artist, they go through criticism. they go through a point where they've developed a thick skin, and it's a thing of, you know what, you can say whatever. I know myself, I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing what makes me happy. If you don't fuck with it, then it's cool.
Gradual
so
development.
I'm trying to go to that period before you became the person that you are to say, how did you used to deal with all this? Because there's no way in this world that you are a dope DJ as you are, and someone comes and be like, you playing shit, and you take it lightly.
Can I answer
Knowing very
you?
well
Can I
that
answer
you-
you with a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever lived with Zulu parents? You know the whooping from them.
I know Zulu
That's
people.
the best thick skin ever. That's what you deal with. This, like,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think I get
like
it. I think
with
I get it.
everything you do in life, it also comes from home. How you handle situations. With me, is within the way I was raised at home. Yeah.
Also, I don't think I would be wrong to say to those 20 people, well, to those people tweeting with the 20 megabytes, you can bite that 20.
Hey,
And get it out of the way.
Or,
Yeah,
you can
'cause-
ask to bite me. But
It makes sense. It makes sense.
because it does say here on your profile that I am not for everyone, and I think
Yeah,
That
well,
summarizes
we're
it.
not
And that's a
money.
really
Like,
good-
not everyone is gonna like you. I mean,
But
that's
Yeah.
sad
also, I
reality.
believe that's a really good principle to live by, because when you don't apply that principle in your life, you're gonna always seek validation from everyone.
From everyone. It makes sense. It makes sense.
It's the same thing when I used to do these transitions. Everyone's like, hey, what are you doing? Eventually, the same people who are sharing them now. No, now we get it.
True.
Like, I feel like when I started DJing, I was a bit ahead of my time with the things that I
You've
used
always
to do.
been, brother. I mean,
Still
there's no
are.
one who plays like you in the country, by the way. We need to put it out there. And even if they are to go all crazy, climb the highest mountain in the world, fuck them. You are the dopest. But then, holistic plan. If I'm to say in 5 years' time, where do I see Kyotic? Or where do you see Kyotic? What do you say?
International level. Black coffee, rubbing shoulders with coffee somewhere there in Europe.
hey,
Who'd like to collaborate within the industry, and both nationally and internationally, given everything that
Internationally,
you
I
put
wanted to
through?
collaborate with the late Avicii. I was gonna, RIP Avicii. Locally, there's projects that I'm working on. They're coming. People that have always wanted to collaborate
But give us
with.
the scoop.
So
dog.
must we
We are the
expect a
best
project
podcast in the
Very
country.
soon.
One person out of all of them.
Kent.
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 Dope stuff. You've also opened for Beyonce's DJ.
And Lil
I mean,
Yachty.
international.
I was seeing
who'd
that
like to
somewhere. Let me
collaborate.
tell you what I just saw.
DJ Diamond.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Haribo.
international
Back
who
to
to-
the city.
Wait, he has opened for
Lil Yachty.
Little Yachty at the Miller Music Drop.
DJ
Opening
Diamond.
act for DJ Diamond. Beyonce's DJ.
Yep.
Official main act stage Go Back to the City. Performed alongside Black Coffee at the Sofing.
Yes.
Coffee.
Opening act for Burner Boy at Space Drift in Zimbabwe.
What?
An official act at the Boiler Room, Johannesburg.
That's still my
Do you
favorite
still
up
get
until
nervous when you have to play?
Nah. I think the last time I was nervous was Back to the City. The first time I played it Back to the City. In 2008. I think the PAX was 35,000 people.
And then are you looking, no, but like, how are you going to share yourself with other people in the DJing space? Are you ever going to find yourself where you have a record label? Are you going to find yourself in a space where you're teaching people how to DJ? You said you like cars. What are you going to do with that love for cars? Tell us.
And you
Because
must answer
in
carefully.
5
Gonna
years,
have-
we're going to watch this.
I mean, it would be good
And
to see.
also, Kyotic needs to answer very carefully. If ever he's to teach people how to DJ, he knows.
Look
where
no
to
further.
start.
Look no further. But also, I was also going to say, it would be very good to see a South African artist have a collaboration, a car collaboration
Yeah.
with like, I mean, I'm not saying, but German machines are like the best ones. Like take your
Is it because you're
Mercedes.
driving a German machine? That's fine. Continue.
No,
Continue.
I'm driving a bag.
Just wanted to
How?
put you on the spotlight.
But I'm just saying, it's like something that would really be cool, Like we have a new model of a car,
Yeah.
and you are like the brand ambassador for that car because you've added features on it. Because it's a good thing that you're into tech. Because from now on, looking forward to seeing what the DJing space has in store. Because I think as a person who's also in tech,
Yeah.
whatever I do, I'm always thinking, okay, if I do this now, what's next?
Yeah.
Because the future is what I'm looking forward to more than the present. The present is here, it's catering for everybody, but how can we make things better?
So within the DJ scene or just in general?
The DJing scene, but also you can tap into the cars one because
I
Coined it in.
want to know.
So in terms of, before I answer your question, with me personally, when I open up a workshop like that does cars, car customizations, engines, overalls, changing that and everything, suspension wise, and then also hopefully, by God's grace, it gives me that collaboration with the dope car brand.
Beautiful. There's an alcohol brand in
Oh yes, in
the
the
space,
works.
in the space. Let's talk about that. How's your collaboration with them, and how did you get to collaborate with
Southern Comfort.
Southern Comfort? Southern Comfort. Yeah, let's talk about that. How did the collaboration come about, and how is it going now?
So the collaboration started off with, I did a collaboration with Devil Speak firstly.
Yes.
So the same agency referred me to Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort did the research, told me like, actually, it's a dope bro, let's work with them.
Okay, right.
Because we can see scrolling on the highest.
It's true.
Yeah.
How's the collaboration looking like? And obviously, as a brand ambassador at this point in time, what is required from you? What do they need from you to be able to, collaborate with their brand and put it out there?
So basically what Soko asked from me was, just do you. We just want you to be the real you. Like, dope. If you saw the ad that we did recently, it was just me being me.
Okay, right. I wanted to tap into that, right? So in terms of content creation, do they tell you that, okay, maybe every week you need to post one video?
The only thing they ask
what
is...
happens
So basically
in that
with the
collaboration?
partnership, it's a year partnership. What they ask is for me to submit 7 reels. I need to do it the way that I would like me to do them.
7
It's all
reels
about
in a
me.
year?
Yeah.
Woo! I'm here thinking you have to post
They want to
every
be
week.
dope reels.
No.
So 7 reels in a week, in a year.
Yeah.
God damn. And how much are they paying you?
Gift.
Yeah.
Gift.
No.
Buddy.
I'm interested in knowing what you did say. You gave us an idea. In closing, brother, what do you want for yourself in the whole entire industry, either in the country or nationally?
And don't be shy. Be wild about it.
Like
Because
what-
anything you say is a manifestation.
The impact you're hoping to bring.
I feel like I've already have an impact and it already means a lot to me.
True.
Whether people value it or don't, it's up to them. What I'm doing is out of my own passion and my own time. I feel like with what I do is a God-given talent because it just came about. Half of the ideas that I do or things that I do just come about when I'm there during the set.
True.
So if my impact is doing the most, then I'm cool.
It makes sense. But what do you want for yourself, right? There's someone who's gonna say, I wanna see myself perhaps maybe traveling the world. There's someone who's gonna say, I wanna see myself, perhaps maybe having this type of influence where I, groom artists. What do you want for yourself? What do you wanna achieve in the next 5 years as a DJ?
Firstly,
I know that you wanna play in Ibiza.
Yes.
Yes.
Secondly, I want to take Kyotic City to different heights. Thirdly, I want to open up a school for DJs.
Ooh.
In due time. In due time, of
Big
course.
shout out. Nice one.
Yeah, so the school, I'll be basically grooming artists to understand like the music scene.
Are they gonna pay? Are they gonna pay with her?
You
No,
have
they
to.
must.
You have
They
to.
must. They
No, I'm just
20
checking.
years experience.
Kyotic
You
has
have
been
to.
in the industry for 20 years and he's
But
made
also-
all the money in the world.
You could be the gift that keeps on giving. No pun intended. Not this.
That keeps on
The gift.
giving.
Not this gift, but the gift that keeps on giving. But I think for me, in closing, I just want to say again, I'm very excited to see what you have in store for the DJing scene, but also for I'm just looking at the holistic view because DJing is one aspect that you're really good at, but also with the app that you told us briefly about, I can actually tell that there is a lot more coming from you. And personally, I'm really excited for that. Yeah, open that academy because a lot of people need it. Trust and believe. They really do.
I have to, Ash.
I guess from my side, right? I've seen you, brother. I've seen your work. You are an international superstar without any doubt. You've represented the country so well. And I want you to say, man, continue to obviously live your dreams to the fullest, and all the places are that you want to play at. I think we are at a point in life where the world is just small, right? With technology and everything else, the world has become so small. So I want you to take advantage at the fact that, you know, the world is this small. Continue to shine and prosper. Continue to make sure that your talent is felt in every corner of the world. And you are a superstar. I've never seen someone playing like you. I'm here to perhaps maybe see that particular person, but at this point in time, you are owning that space where you play different genres at the same time, and it's just beautiful to watch. And all the best of luck, brother.
Thank you so much, bro. It really means a lot.
Oh, me.
Own
Yes.
own pace.
Yes, ma'am.
You right. Thank you for subscribing. No, from my end, man, we really, no, why am I saying we? I appreciate what you're doing for the culture. I appreciate that you're doing your own thing, own way, own pace,
Own lane.
own lane. You know, it's. I hope you get to a point where you are able to share your brilliance, not only to lift someone else up, but just for the DJing culture.
Yeah.
I hope you stay becoming. Ooh. They're making me drink something. It's not right, you know. But I really do hope that you remain grounded in everything that you do. You seem to be a very humble person, easy to get along with, and honestly, I just really hope that all your aspirations and your wishes come true. But don't forget to feed the industry, feed the kids,
You
teach the
understand?
kids, let the legacy continue.
Man.
Type shit.
What a powerful
Veteran.
closing.
Hey guys, these days, guys, yo, hey,
You're a wise woman.
I won't be saying Bobila Iris is the wise woman or the Maya Angelou. You are
Yang tall.
about to
A
be.
rapper once said,
Kiss no booty.
don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out
for the building.
We're out.
Big shout out. Big shout out.